Hey fish tank people, so I think all of you are doing great this weekend. Just thought of making a quick update for you guys. This won't be a quick update, but I thought that I'll just talk on how the plant has done, how the tank has done after I moved houses. So last week I had shown you the eggs that were laid by the angel somewhere here, and they're gone. So I was lucky. I made sure that I had clicked it before they actually ate it off. So yeah, that happens in nature. I mean, you can't stop that. But yeah, that was a nice thing. I just got to see something that I had never seen before. Angels laying eggs. So yeah, that was there. Maybe next time I'll just try to do something about it and save it. So here's the thing for the day. As you can see, the update, it's lush green. Nothing much happening there. I haven't planted any more new ones, new plants. Neither are there any new fish, but the old ones are doing just great. That's there, and I've just let the plants grow in. So no trimmings. As you can see, the grass is like it's gone wild. I mean, it's got this green look to the tank. It's like the wild aquarium. Can you see the section where like the Jungle Val is ruling? So I'm happy about it. So as you can see, the Jungle Val has reached the top and has moved out. So let me just show that to you. So just have a look, Jungle Val there, swaying in the current. Isn't that all that we want here? That's the reason you plant Jungle Vals. So beautiful. And here's another one right in the center of the screen now. That's the Jungle Val that's about to grow. I had given it a trim before I planted it back, so it's growing back to its original form. In this house, the swords have gotten overshadowed. They've taken the background there, but I'm sure they'll like hop back in. Just give them some time and they'll be right back. The crypts are doing great. As you can see, it's bright green there. How many times have you seen that kind of color? I mean, I've never. They used to be like a different color in my last tank, but yeah, just check the color this time. So beautiful. Wow. I mean, just have a look there, the rotala. It's filling it in. In this section, I was really worried about like what to do about it, this whole section, and the rotala is covering it up. I mean, they always say that you should like chop from the top a little bit and then let it like bunch up, and it'll give you the nice bushy jungle kind of an appearance, and that's what the rotala is doing here. I've got the CO2 going, you can see in the background, and an internal filter just to give that extra bit of clarity to the water. And the internal filter also is placed right next to the what do you call that, the diffuser. So that actually sucks in the bubbles and mixes it with water, and just gives the bubbles a little more time in the water column and gets absorbed. So more carbon dioxide, exactly equal quantity, I mean exact quantity of flourish. This is the Excel. Okay, this is what I'm dosing now. Flourish nutrition. Bottle is dirty. That's what happens if you spill flourish. So this is the flourish I'm dosing. That's one of them. And this is the Excel that I'm dosing. Essentials. I call them essentials. I mean, you get a pack called Flourish Essentials, which has a Flourish Excel. It has a Flourish Nutrition, and also it's got I think Flourish Iron or something. Iron, I haven't dosed it. I've got an chelated form of iron, so I'd be dosing that soon. Don't know, that just gives a lot of algae problems. I mean, the green algae comes up. Plants grow, but as you know, the same nutrition that plants absorb to grow are loved by the algae. So I don't want to take care of that problem now, so I'm not interested to make it grow any faster. But yes, I mean, if you use the iron, that really makes a lot of difference. Also, I'm using anti-chlor in this house. As you can see, this is the anti-chlor I'm using, a Ridol. I don't know if you get it in your place, but it's not just anti-chlorine. It has got other other things as well. The other benefits are it can reduce the gaseous ammonia in your tank. That's something that you might think that you don't have it, but believe me, you do. You'll see that. I mean, just once you want to set your tank cycle, I mean, you pour some microbes that break down the waste matter, and whenever waste matter breaks down, there's a lot of nitrogen bubbles, ammonia bubbles that's stuck in your substrate. So you'd see people poking into the substrate to just release those, and this liquid kind of take cares of it. So that's the reason I've dosed it. There's no limit to it. I mean, they just say that you can just overdose, no problems. And of course, yeah, I see a lot of difference. I don't see the gas bubbles coming up, so yeah, that was a good investment, I'd say. So that's there, and let's talk about the repens. Just look at the Ludwigia repens. It's growing, and growing. I mean, it just grew so much that I had to chop off the top. It was about to break the water there. I just took a piece and planted it elsewhere. So yeah, that's doing just great, man. I think it's kind of a weed. It's going to take over the tank. So yeah, Ludwigia rocks, man. It's covered up the whole background of the tank. I mean, never thought of it. A little bit of rearrangement that just helped it. I mean, you would have seen the last tank that I had in my last house. I mean, the same tank, but a different kind of setup. I had lots of rocks, lots of driftwood. Just got rid of all of them. So all I have now is plants, and plants. So everywhere you see is plants. And I don't have any more space for plants. I'd love to plant a few more, but I don't have space. It's all full. There's a little bit of space here, but I don't have enough substrate depth. Very thin substrate up front, so nah, I can't do anything there. Maybe the grass will grow in, or maybe the nana. Can you see the nana? Let me just zoom in and just have a look at the nana there. Yeah, there. Yeah, so those blades of grass that you see there, not the front foreground ones, but the background ones, that's the nana. Nana's doing great. I mean, it's just started propagating on its own, so yeah, I'm happy about this. So whatever I'm doing now, it's having a lot of effect. I'm not doing much though. All I'm doing is Flourish Excel, 1 cap, Flourish Nitrogen, not nitrogen, Flourish Nutrition, 1 cap, and the CO2 that you see that's going on there, that's a DIY CO2, the same one that I had in my old house. Same thing, just set up here. So that's there. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Just let me know your thoughts, comments. What can I do next? I mean, or just let it fill it in. Just let it go. Let's see how wild it looks in a week or two. I think that would be fun. I mean, I'll just let it go. I'll just let it be as it is. Let's see how wild a wild tank can look. And fishes seem to be happy. I see a lot of color difference. I mean, tetras are just shining. Just have a look at those colors, man. The tetras are looking brilliant. I mean, the darker the background, the better their color is, what I had heard. Now, since the background is completely green in most of the areas, it has a lot more to cover. I mean, just look at the left side of the tank. I mean, my left rather. So that's kind of empty, but yeah, once the rotella grows in, covers it up, I think that would be great. I mean, so that helps the fish to have a good color. Yeah, so as I told, I'll be adding some shrimp to the tank and let them do some cleaning work, because I have lost a lot of shrimps. In one of my last videos I had shown the serpent tetras eating up the shrimp, so I need to fill that in. The serpents are gone. They've been relocated since to my office tank. and they're doing great there. So the surface are gone. I can have a lot more shrimps. Angels do a bit of a damage, but I think the vegetation that I have now, that'll take care of it. So really don't need to worry about it. Yeah, shrimps it's gonna be shrimps and tetras. I think I'll just flood this tank up with tetras. I just love the neons and the rummies. So that's it gonna be from here on, and no more experimentation. Neons or rummies, rummies or neons, and a lot more shrimps. Few yellow cherry shrimps, a few red ones. Red ones I'll go for them first because they come in cheap and they breed nicely. Clean the tank. I mean, so many benefits. I'm going for the red ones. So if you don't think that's a good idea, just let me know. I mean, your suggestions are always welcome. And do subscribe to my channel. So thank you for watching. I'll leave you for the week. Have a good week ahead of you and enjoy your tanks. Thank you.